Hi, my name is Jessica Humphries. I live in Bogcajun, Ontario, and I'm a grade 12 student at Fenland Falls Secondary School. My dad inspired me to take up curling at the age of 5, and it has been my number one passion ever since. I never knew what an impact curling would have on my life. Curling has taught me the importance of communication, determination, and teamwork. This past season, I was playing with Team Ald, and we had a goal of reaching the provincial championships. After winning the sudden death B final in both zones and regionals, Team Ald was off to provincials. We were the youngest team at the provincial championships and arguably the underdogs. But after a strong round robin, we earned ourselves a bye to the final. We stole the 10th end to win the final, and that meant we were off to Stratford to represent Ontario in our home province. Our time at Nationals was an absolute dream come true for me. It wasn't the games that made Nationals such a memorable experience though, but the people we met when we were there. I am going to tell you 2 stories from Stratford that definitely made an impact on me. Draw 3 against PEI, and 400 students file into the arena. We couldn't hear anything but cheering kids, but that was definitely the most fun curling game I have ever been a part of. After the game, we went into the stands to meet the students and met 2 young girls and their mom. That night in our game, we heard cheering from the stands. "We are crazy, we are loud, Ontario, make us proud!" The girls and their mom had come back with their dad and brother and caught a few more of our games throughout the week. Later, I received a message from the mom thanking us for inspiring her 3 children. Knowing that we had inspired 3 kids to try curling was truly special. The second story I want to share with you is how none of it made history in Stratford by getting their first ever national wins. Being able to watch the excitement and passion that those players had for winning just one game is a moment I'll never forget. Team None of It will always be a reminder to me of why I curl, because I love the sport. These moments made my first national experience unforgettable. Getting a taste of playing in a national championship definitely makes me want to get back, as well as to achieve my goal of wearing the maple leaf on my back and representing Canada on the world stage. Outside of my own curling, I also strive to give back to the curling community by coaching Little Rockers at the Bogcajun Curling Club. I love watching athletes fall in love with the sport the same way I did. I also had the opportunity to run the club level hit, draw, and tap championships. The kids were so excited to be competing, and to top it all off, all 3 of our club champions went on to compete at the provincials, where I had the honor of being one of the broom holders. Academics have always been very important to me, and starting this fall, I will be studying at the Goodman School of Business at Brock University. I have been accepted to the Business Administration Co-op program, and I'm looking forward to furthering my natural leadership skills. As for extracurriculars other than curling and coaching, I enjoy volunteering my time in my school and community. I am an active member of my school's athletic union and the president of our student council. These positions have allowed me to gain experience planning events and fundraisers, which will help me when planning a Sandra fundraiser. Coming from a small town, I have always received an overwhelming amount of support from my curling club, high school, and community. I know that if I were to run a Sandra fundraiser event, that it would be no different. I want to host a fun bonspiel for members of my club and community. I would charge an entry fee for individuals to enter, and from there split the participants into 2 teams, Blue Rocks and Yellow Rocks. Within the 2 teams, I would create curling teams, and throughout the event, it would be a yellow team versus blue team battle, with cumulative scores across the sheets from game to game. I think this is a fun idea that can create some friendly competition and allow both experienced and non-experienced curlers to get involved. At the event, I would also run a silent auction and 50-50 draw to raise additional funds. Knowing that the money made from this fundraiser will give premature and critically ill babies a chance to grow up to be champions is extremely motivating. My hope is that this event will raise money and awareness of the Sandra Foundation and the families that it is helping. I would be honored to have the chance to represent the Sandra Foundation as a 2016 scholarship recipient. I want to follow in Sandra's legacy by not only contributing to sport, but by making the world a better place. This scholarship would not only allow me to make a difference in the lives of others, but would financially assist me in pursuing academic and curling-related goals. Thank you in advance for your consideration.